Have you ever noticed how the wisest people speak the least? In a world where everyone is eager to share their thoughts, the truly intelligent remain silent. But why? What secret power does silence hold? Islam teaches that silence is not just the absence of speech. It is a sign of wisdom, patience, and self-control. The Prophet Muhammad, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, said, "Whoever believes in Allah and the Last Day, let him speak good or remain silent." Bukhari and Muslim. This powerful advice reminds us that our words carry weight, and sometimes the best response is no response at all. Think about the greatest scholars and leaders in history. They chose their words carefully, understanding that silence can be more powerful than speech. In this video, we'll explore why smart people stay silent, how Islam emphasizes the power of wise speech, and how practicing silence can transform your life. 1. Islamic perspective on silence. In Islam, speech is a powerful tool that can either uplift or harm a person. The Prophet Muhammad, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, emphasized the importance of thoughtful speech when he said, "Whoever believes in Allah and the Last Day, let him speak good or remain silent." Bukhari and Muslim. This hadith teaches that silence is not just about avoiding unnecessary talk, but is a reflection of true faith and wisdom. The Quran also guides us in controlling our words. Allah warns against speaking without knowledge in Surah Al-Isra. "And do not pursue that of which you have no knowledge. Indeed, the hearing, the sight, and the heart, about all those, one, will be questioned." 1736. This verse highlights that every word spoken carries responsibility, and a wise person ensures their speech is beneficial before speaking. Islamic scholars have long stressed that silence allows a person to reflect, avoid mistakes, and protect their dignity. It helps in maintaining peace and prevents conflicts. In a world where words are often used carelessly, Islam teaches that restraint in speech is a mark of intelligence and righteousness. A person who controls their tongue safeguards not only their own honor, but also strengthens their connection with Allah. 2. Silence as a sign of wisdom. A truly intelligent person understands that words have power, but silence holds even greater strength. Speaking without purpose can lead to misunderstandings, conflicts, or even harm, while silence allows one to listen, observe, and think deeply. In Islam, wisdom is not measured by how much a person speaks, but by how well they control their tongue. A wise individual knows that unnecessary speech can diminish respect, while thoughtful silence enhances dignity. The greatest scholars and thinkers in Islamic history practiced silence as a way to gain knowledge. They understood that by listening more and speaking less, they could absorb wisdom from others. Imam Shafi'i once said, "If speech is silver, then silence is gold." This means that while speaking may have its benefits, remaining silent at the right time is far more valuable. Silence also gives a person control over their emotions. In anger or frustration, reacting impulsively with words can lead to regret. However, a wise person remains silent, allowing time for reflection before responding. This self-discipline not only prevents harm, but also earns the respect of others. In essence, silence is a tool of the intelligent, allowing them to navigate life with wisdom and patience. 3. Quranic guidance on thoughtful speech. The Quran repeatedly emphasizes the importance of speaking with wisdom and knowledge. Allah warns against speaking without proper understanding in Surah Al-Isra. "And do not pursue that of which you have no knowledge. Indeed, the hearing, the sight, and the heart, about all those, one, will be questioned." 17:36. This verse serves as a reminder that every word we say is accountable before Allah. A wise person, therefore, speaks only when their words add value and remains silent when they lack certainty. The Quran also highlights that words have consequences. In Surah Kahf, Allah says, "Man does not utter any word except that with him is an observer, prepared to record." 50:18. This reinforces the idea that no speech is without weight, and silence can often be the better choice if words do not bring benefit. Furthermore, the Quran encourages believers to engage in speech that promotes peace and understanding. Harsh words can create conflict, while silence can prevent unnecessary disputes. A person who follows Quranic guidance on speech becomes more thoughtful and composed. By practicing silence when needed, they embody true wisdom, ensuring that their words align with faith and righteousness. 4. Protecting dignity and avoiding arguments. One of the greatest benefits of silence is that it protects a person's dignity. When someone speaks excessively or without thought, they risk exposing their ignorance, making mistakes, or even offending others. A wise person understands that not every situation requires a response. By remaining silent, they avoid unnecessary conflicts and maintain their honor. The Prophet Muhammad, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, advised, "Part of the perfection of one's Islam is leaving that which does not concern him." Tirmidhi. This hadith highlights that engaging in every discussion or argument is not a sign of intelligence, but rather a distraction from what truly matters. Arguments, especially those driven by emotion, often lead to regret. In heated situations, words can be used carelessly, damaging relationships and reputations. Silence, on the other hand, allows a person to step back, assess the situation, and respond wisely if necessary. Imam Ali, Razi Allah Ta'ala Anhu, said, "Silence is the best reply to a fool." Instead of wasting energy on meaningless debates, a person who stays silent retains their composure and wisdom. By avoiding unnecessary speech, one not only safeguards their own respect, but also sets an example of patience and self-control. Silence, when used wisely, becomes a shield that preserves both faith and character. 5. Scholarly wisdom on silence. Throughout Islamic history, scholars and righteous individuals have emphasized the power of silence. They understood that wisdom is not about speaking frequently, but about speaking correctly. Imam Ali, Razi Allah Ta'ala Anhu, said, "Silence is the best reply to a fool." This teaches that engaging with those who speak ignorantly or argumentatively is often pointless. Instead, silence allows one to maintain dignity and avoid unnecessary disputes. Many scholars practice silence as a means of deep reflection. Imam Shafi'i advised, "Be silent, unless your words are more beneficial than silence." This principle reminds us that speaking should always serve a purpose, either to spread truth, provide guidance, or bring comfort. If speech does not fulfill these purposes, remaining silent is the wiser choice. Silence also serves as a form of self-discipline. Scholars believe that by speaking less, a person could focus more on improving their character and understanding. They would listen more than they spoke, absorbing knowledge instead of wasting words. This habit made them not only respected figures, but also sources of wisdom for others. By following the example of these great scholars, we learn that silence is not weakness, but a sign of intelligence, patience, and true understanding. 6. Modern relevance of silence. In today's fast-paced world, people are constantly talking, whether in person, on social media, or through endless debates. However, true wisdom lies in knowing when to stay silent. Many people feel the need to respond to everything, but this often leads to misunderstandings, unnecessary conflicts, and even regret. Silence, on the other hand, allows a person to think critically before speaking, ensuring their words are meaningful and beneficial. Social media has made it easier than ever to express opinions instantly, but not every opinion needs to be shared. A wise person knows that engaging in every debate or argument is not productive. Many times, remaining silent saves energy, prevents unnecessary stress, and maintains one's dignity. Islam teaches that a thoughtful pause before speaking leads to better outcomes. If a response is necessary, it should be delivered with wisdom and kindness. Moreover, silence is a powerful tool for personal growth. It encourages self-reflection, enhances listening skills, and helps a person focus on what truly matters. Those who speak less and observe more often develop deeper insights about life. In an age of noise and distraction, practicing silence is a sign of intelligence, patience, and inner strength. Silence is not weakness, it is wisdom. Islam teaches us that true intelligence lies in knowing when to speak and when to remain silent. By practicing this, we protect our dignity, avoid unnecessary conflicts, and strengthen our connection with Allah. If you found this video beneficial, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Pure Deen for more Islamic wisdom. Comment, "May Allah grant us wisdom and patience," below, so we can all make this beautiful dua together. May Allah bless you with knowledge, patience, and understanding. Ameen. Jazakallah khair for watching.